Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Team Victoria! And one more time again! And one more time again! And one more time again! As now we welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Team Western Australia! Team Western Australia! And we find ourselves with Hayden Thoreau from 10-pin bowling, 27 years of age. Hayden was a Special Olympics member in America with Rhode Island's club. He has done 11 years in this club, and now this is his first nationals for Western Australia. One more time for Team Western Australia. Team Western Australia, the Wild Warm West. And ladies and gentlemen, how about our Australian Army Band here this afternoon? Ladies and gentlemen, Queensland. Team Queensland. Team Queensland, the Maroons. Ladies and gentlemen, once again for Team Queensland. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with no bias, Clap your hands, stomp your feet. Team Tasmania! Ladies and gentlemen, this is your home team. Come on, home Tasmania! And we might recognise a Tasmanian there, Riley Sue, the state flag bearer's closing ceremony. Riley is the youngest athlete to compete at the Games this year at 18 years old. Riley swims competitively with Sandy Bay Swim Club. This is his first national Games. It's great to have everybody here, whether it's their first, second, third, or 1986. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, for your home team, Team Tasmania. As our athletes make their way to their seats, we also do have a very special mention here, celebrating in Tasmania with us today. Up in Team South Australia, we have Margaret Alexander, who is actually celebrating her 50th wedding anniversary here today. Congratulations, Margaret. What's your secret? We'll all have a chat to you afterwards, I'm sure. So, as Team Tasmania makes its way up into their seats, why don't we get it going, hey? Let's start with Team Western Australia. Let's have your chant, and we'll go through the different, see how you mainlanders like to do it, hey? Let's start with Western Australia. Give us your chant. Excellent. What about Team South Australia? Okay. Team Western Australia again. Good. Team Victoria. Why are people in South Australia cheering? You cheaters. Fantastic. What about Team Queensland? Team Northern Territory. Team New South Wales and Team ACT. I don't know what you're saying, but I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, once again for our Australian band here from the Australian Defence Force, the Army. And one round of applause for all of our competing Special Olympic athletes here today. Over 750 athletes. And what about for their support staff too? Over 250 support staff. All of the volunteers and support staff. It cannot happen without these people who are so selfless to bring these opportunities to the athletes. It's sensational. So one more round of applause for everybody here this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed any further, I would like to acknowledge some valued partners and distinguished guests here this afternoon, as well as their excellencies. We have joining us today the Honourable Jeremy Rockliff, Premier of Tasmania, the Honourable Joe Palmer, Minister for Disabilities for the Tasmanian Government, Mayor Albert Van Zetten of Launceston City Council and Mayoress Lyndall Van Zetten, our representatives from presenting partners National Australia Bank, major partners the Tasmanian Government and the City of Launceston, the Law Enforcement Torch Run, Gallagher and IGA, and all of our valued partners who continue to be champions of inclusion. Welcome. I would please now like to welcome to the stage the Honourable Jeremy Rockliff, Premier of Tasmania, and Daria Varilovia, Ambassador for Special Olympics Australia. But before we get them to say any words, I'd just like to quickly digress. If you were here, as most of you probably were, for the opening ceremonies, we had some little celebratory things happening there as well. So on Monday, we presented some athletes with an official in the mix with those athletes. They were here for the inaugural games, which was held in our beautiful city of Launceston in 1986. They all received a little bit of a gift. We would like to close that circle off as we acknowledge Peter Thomas from Team Victoria, who also competed. Now, Peter was in the bowling team at the inaugural games and he is here competing today as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Well done. I enjoy it.
Great.
Well done.
Peter! All right, Petty, you like to get down now?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yep, I'm fine.
You okay down the stairs?
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Honourable Premier Rockliff.
Well, thank you very much, Matthew, and what an honour it was for me to present that to Peter. Congratulations indeed. Fantastic. And what an inspiration it is for me to be here and for all of you. Can I acknowledge His Excellency Governor-General, the Honourable David Hurley, AC/DSC, Her Excellency Mrs Linda Hurley, Pierre Comas, CEO of Special Olympics Australia, and Daria Valimova, Ambassador of Special Olympics Australia. and welcome all. How proud I am as Premier of Tasmania to welcome you all to our wonderful state, and thank you for inviting me to attend and to speak at the closing ceremony for the 2022 Special Olympics National Games. Tasmania is very proud and so very honoured to have you all here and have the opportunity, especially, to host this wonderful event. And there is no doubt from the people I've spoken to throughout the week that this event has been a resounding success in every single way. Thank you. And these games have been filled with magical moments that I'm sure will stay with you, our athletes, your families and spectators for a lifetime. And I would like to take this opportunity, of course, to congratulate all the athletes. I know you are, and you absolutely should be, so very, very proud of all of what you have achieved this week. Congratulations. I can just tell you and take a moment that it's just so fantastic for me to be here. Again, you are all an inspiration. You have shown great strength, resilience, determination, and most importantly, passion for your sport. And we have been inspired by your dedication and the commitment displayed both on and indeed off the field. Congratulations also must go to the Games Advisory Board and indeed the Games Organising Committee, as well as our amazing volunteers. We could not have done this without you. Thank you. But of course also our carers, our families, supporters, spectators. Without you, all of you, this event could not have happened. The Special Olympics strive to create a better world by fostering acceptance and inclusion of all people, and we are very proud to have played our part in our wonderful state of Tasmania. The transformative power of sports in creating an inclusive community, instilling confidence, improving health, and inspiring a sense of competition and achievement is absolutely undeniable. The Tasmanian Government, through Events Tasmania, is proud to have supported the delivery of the 2022 Special Olympics National Games. And the City of Launceston, a beautiful city of Tasmania, has embraced the opportunity to host this fantastic event, and I hope both spectators and indeed participants have taken and perhaps will take the opportunity over the next few days to explore our wonderful city, northern Tasmania, and indeed, if time permits, the entire of our fantastic state. Hopefully, many of those visiting for Launceston will take the opportunity again to meet new friends and explore all that we have to offer. Thank you once again for bringing the event to Tasmania, and indeed I look forward to following the Special Olympics World Games in Berlin during June next year. You're an inspiration all. Thank you. I'm a very proud Premier of Tasmania, and all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Premier Rockcliffe. I think we can all feel how genuine and honest this city is and how pleased we are as a state to have you all here as well. I would now like to introduce Daria Valarova, Ambassador to the Special Olympics Australia and the former Miss Universe, to say a few words.
Hi everyone, my name is Daria Valamova. I am Miss Universe Australia 2021. I am a former support worker and I'm a very proud ambassador for Special Olympics Australia. Now, thank you so much for having me here. I've had an incredible time here in Tasmania and a great privilege of watching all of you excel at your chosen sport. And the most important part is you had so much fun along the way. Now, I've had the time of my life supporting all of you athletes throughout this journey and chatting with you all and getting to know all of your families. As someone with very little athletic bones in her body, it's been so great, and I really feel like I learned so much about you, about sport and what it means to have a lot of tenacity and perseverance. Now, this morning I lived out my Happy Gilmore dream and played some unified golf, which was very fun. I can't say I was very good at it, but it was certainly a really great finale to what has been a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And I think the highlight for me has definitely been the medal ceremonies. It was such an honour to hand out the medals and just see the great camaraderie and support amongst all of you, which I think is really great. With Special Olympics Australia, what we all want you to understand is, regardless of our ability, we cannot let society dictate what we can or cannot achieve in this lifetime. And when it comes to sport, our incredible athletes have had time again obliterated every single obstacle in their way. We've worked so hard to be here, and you should all be so incredibly proud of yourselves. You guys... Now, you guys are the very people that make me proud to be an Australian. Each and every one of you, together with us, the Special Olympics Australia organisation, you encompass every single one of our Australian values, such as respect, fairness, equality, and equal opportunity and inclusion, which makes this country such a beautiful place to live. So we've got to keep the spirit of our Australian athletes alive and that fire burning, because you're all beyond gifted and talented, and you absolutely blew us out of the water in our 2022 National Games. We're so excited to see what you could all bring to the international arena, and the entire nation will be behind you every single step of the way, and you have our full support and admiration. Now, I'm going to leave you guys with this quote by Christopher Reeve, because I think it's pretty cool. So many of our dreams at first seem impossible, then they seem improbable, and then, when we all summon the will, they soon become inevitable. And there is zero doubt in my mind that every single one of our Special Olympics Australia athletes are going to leave here today as incredible leaders to our community and exemplify what it means to have talent, determination, and strength of character. So, thank you all so much for inspiring me every single day, and I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your beautiful stay in Tassie, and let's give another round of applause to our incredible athletes. Thank you.
Thank you to Daria for speaking those generous words and for spending some time with us here today and throughout the week as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now moving into the ceremonial part of the closing of the Games as we lower the flags and hand the Special Olympics Australia flag back to Special Olympics Australia to keep safe until the next Games. Please welcome to the stage Their Excellence, Governor and Ms Hurley, patrons of the Special Olympics Australia, and also Pierre Comas, the Chief Executive Officer of Special Olympics Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, if we just pay our attention to the lowering of the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep that applause going and put your hands together for His Excellency General, the Honourable David Hurley, ACDCS retired, Governor-General of Australia and co-patron of the Special Olympics Australia.
Well, good evening all. Absolute delight for Linda and I to be here this evening for this special ceremony and an end to an enormously successful carnival here in Launceston. We apologise we weren't this morning able to complete our full range of activities we wanted to, but recent events, as you understand, in northwestern Tasmania meant we really had to spend some time up there today. Before I begin though, could I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we're on here in this beautiful part of Australia, pay respects to elders past and present, and look forward to help leading the next generation of Indigenous leaders in Australia. Could I acknowledge the Honourable Jeremy Rockcliffe, the Premier of Tasmania, the Honourable Joe Palmer, Minister for Disability Services, Mr Pierre Commes, the CEO of Special Olympics Australia, Ms Daria Baramalova, the Ambassador for Special Olympics Australia, and the Guiding Council. In late July, Linda and I were privileged to be able to attend the opening ceremony of the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. They were pretty spectacular, but I tell you, the one thing they really missed, or didn't have, which we saw in heaps today, was passion and joy. It was just complete here today. So to all the athletes, supporters, thank you. In some difficult days for our country over the last couple of years, what a delight to come to an event like this and just see beaming faces, big smiles, and just a love of being out here together and performing to your best. Congratulations to all of you. It was mentioned that the Games are about inclusion. These Games are so inclusive that I, as a New South Welshman, sat with Queenslanders. You don't see that too often in my state, I can tell you. But I am the Governor-General, so that means I don't have favourites. Oh, what a blues, I'll talk to you later. But these Games are all about, of course, participation. It's about bringing your best to the competition. It's about doing your best on the day, enjoying the occasion, making new friends, and putting all that hard work into play. The biggest thrill, of course, is challenging yourself, not anyone else. Just challenge yourself. I am going to be the best I can be today. That's an achievement, and we know in the words of Eunice Kennedy Shriver, founder of the Special Olympics, she said, let me win, let me win, but if I can't win, let me be brave in the attempt. Well done. Now, there are a few people here today that need to be acknowledged. We've done that already, but it's important we do so. Those responsible for preparing the athletes for competition. So all your supporters, coaches who got you here to the start line, thank you. The volunteers who ensured that you arrived for your events on time, thank you for being here. The volunteers and the marshals who ensured that the events ran smoothly and according to the rules, thank you. And all those who got up early in the morning and finished late in the day to make behind the scenes to make all this happen, thank you very much. As the Premier said, he's very proud to have had the Games hosted here in Launceston in his state. I'm extremely proud as Governor-General that we are able to conduct a Special Olympics in the way we do, that gathers people of all ages from around the country, gets them into a competitive mould and just enjoy themselves in great spirit. And we couldn't ask for more than that, so thank you again. I know you'll remember today. I think you're all going to dance out here later on. I know you're going to remember this week. Please channel all that in enabling you to go on in what you want to do in life. Use the Games as a model or as an example of how things can be achieved, and look to your colleagues, your friends and your mates to help you on the way. We see here, I think, some of the best of Australia. In my job back at Yarralumla, we talk about the character of Australia, and we use a term very frequently. We talk about the richness of spirit in our country. You could not have a finer example of richness of spirit in this country than what you have done this week and what we see today. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And finally, Pierre Connis, the Chief Executive Officer of the Special Olympics Australia.
Thank you, Your Excellencies. We are delighted that you've been able to join us today for this wonderful celebration to close out what has been a fantastic week of sport. Can we give our patrons a round of applause one final time? Well, what a week it has been. I've had an amazing time. Athletes, you have given us some incredible moments throughout the course of the week. Plenty of memories to cherish, and there has been a lot of fun. Give us a cheer if you've had a lot of fun this week, athletes. What I saw this week on and off the field, and the pride that I have felt during the course of the National Games, is something that will stay with me forever, and I thank you so much for giving me that. I've really loved getting out to all the venues and seeing the athletes do their best. I saw some great swims, some high scores at the bowling. I experienced some amazing rallies at the tennis. All across Launceston this week, you've put on a show. You have demonstrated great sportsmanship and you have competed with great spirit. Congratulations to all the athletes for those efforts. This week, your hard work came to fruition and you have done yourself proud on the greatest stage here at the National Games. Well done. Now, I just want to take a moment to also give a shout out to your coaches and all the team support for preparing you for this opportunity here in Launceston and guiding you on your games journey. Please give all of them another round of applause. And while we're at it, we should also give a big cheer to our wonderful hosts, the City of Launceston. Not only has the city embraced us, it's put on some spectacular weather, and we hope that it holds out just a little bit longer so we can get our party on. I must thank our valued partners, in particular our presenting partner of the Games, NAB, whose support for the Games means everything to us and has enabled everything that you have experienced. We wouldn't be standing here right now without the support of all of the Games partners. Let's give NAB, our valued guests and all partners, a huge thank you as well. And I'd like us to give a very separate but very special cheer for the amazing support of our very dear friends at the LETR who continue to support our athletes week in and week out. We love everything that the LETR does and we can't thank them enough. And of course, we can't forget the game changers. I can see them from here, the volunteers in their red shirts who have worked tirelessly all week. Thank you to all the game changers here. These National Games have been a huge effort and a lot happens behind the scenes. So I also want to acknowledge the work that the Games Organising Committee and all the staff at Special Olympics Australia who have worked tirelessly for months leading up to this event and who are mostly here this week as well. A big, big thank you from me. Please put your hands together for the team. And of course the families who have travelled far and wide to show their support and to soak up the atmosphere of the National Games. Thank you for coming here. Travel home safely. And before I finish up, a final message for the athletes. You did it, guys. Big cheer. You did it on the court. You did it on the field. You did it on the lanes, you did it in the pool and you did it on the track. You have proved sporting prowess. Now let's see your skills on the dance floor because that's what I'm really looking forward to seeing. It's almost time to party, but there is one more thing that I must do to bring the formalities to an end, and that is to officially declare the 2022 National Games closed. Thank you, everyone.
I want everyone to smile because I'm going to be naughty and take a big panoramic photo of you all sitting there. So, big smiles. Come on, New South Wales, you can do better than that. Thank you, that's going in my diary. Thank you.
encourage people to come down.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, that does conclude our formalities here this afternoon. Who's had a great week so far? Who's looking forward to having a good rest of the night? That's what I thought. We would now like to invite you all. We've got the band here to get down, show us your best dance moves. The speciality is the Tassie two-step. Someone will show you. But yeah, so we've got some entertainment happening right now from the Australian Army Tasmanian Division Rock Band to get us up and moving. And then we've got a DJ, Will Trax. He's going to continue the party going. So please, come on down. Have some fun. Congratulations. Hit it.
I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you could show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through withdrawals. You don't even have to do too much. You could turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around and since city's cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one that I trust. Hey, hey, hey. I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, since city's cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. Oh, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this,
fantastic turnout you've got. We can see some moves. We hope we're going to see a lot of dancing moves here. We are so pleased to be here with you this afternoon. Have you had a good week? Yeah! All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, looky here now, what do we have? have a fantastic rest of your closing ceremony. Don't you forget. I don't know about you, but I feel like moving. I feel like shaking. I feel like dancing. I feel like dancing. Wanna hear my James Brown? My James Brown? My James Brown? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I just wanna work you, baby. Yeah, see, I ain't trying to hurt you, baby. No, I just wanna work you, baby. If you're scared, you better run. You better run. You better run. You better.
Run away, baby. The Lord knows what to do. You better get away, Lord. 'Cause everything will let us through. So holding you hard, let us alone. But God knows down the hole is stone. So you better run away, baby. Thank you very much. We're going to invite Gory along to have a play now. This is our last track. Thank you so much for having us. I feel really, really lucky to have been here with you to celebrate this closing ceremony.
Yes. Hello, Launceston. How good is this? Woo! Northern Tasmania, come on down. I want to see you getting your hands up for this one. Woo! Return to the Mac. Get it what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed, say getting on the internet and checking you hit me, get up. Fresh out, pinch up, walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby. Swear again, nope, can't copy. Bad, moonwalking, this here is our party. My boss has been on Broadway, and we did it that way. Grown music, I broke my skin and put my bones into everything I recall to it. And yet I'm on. Let that stage light come and shine on down. Got that bar, Bacchus, game and Blinko in my style. Money, stand my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and part on from my town. Trust me, I'm my INDB shit hustling. Chasing streets since I was 14 with the 4-track busting. Halfway across that city with the backpack, crack, crushing. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people. God's the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Can we go back? Woo! This is the moment. Tonight is the night.
Come on, Launceston!
So we put our hands up like the ceiling.
Put your hands up!
Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight
Woo!
is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we
Put your hands up!
like the ceiling can't hold us.
Like that ceiling can't hold you!
The ceiling can't hold us.
Now, can I kick it? Thank you. Yeah, I'm so damn grateful. Really want to go front, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me. Go hard like an 808. My heartbeat. And the meaning of the beat like gave you the speed to a great white shark on shark. Read raw. Tell me go off. Go. Gooses goodbye. Got a world to see him. I guess you want to see Rome. Sees them make you a believer. Nah, never did it for a throne. That's how the show comes from giving it back to the people now. Sing the song and it goes like. Raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me left on me. I pay you the humility. Then we keep marching, I said.
This is the
Woo!
moment. Tonight is the
it for the trumpet!
Like the ceiling can't hold us. So we put our hands up. So we put our hands up.
Let's go! Na 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 na.
Whoa.
And all you people say na 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 na.
Whoa.
Let me hear you now.
Na 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 na. Whoa.
And all you people say na 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 na.
We go back. This is the moment.
Woo.
That is the night. Fight till it's over.
So you put your hands up.
Like the ceiling can't
Come
hold
on,
us.
Australia.
Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back?
Woo.
This is the moment. Tonight is the night. Fight till it's over. So we put our hands up.
One last time.
Can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Thank you, everybody, with the Australian Army Band, Rock Band,
you.
Tasmania. Thanks for having us.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it once again. How tight. Absolutely awesome. You all still having a good time? Are you ready to get your dance on with DJ Will Tracks down here, the IGA tent? Take it away, Will.
Make space, 'cause I'm a coming. You can ride along if you want, babe. So far, you've been stumbling. That's alright, it's all part of it. Phone's been blowing up ever since we went underground. You know, I know. Now we're making moves, only love is new. Love is new. Love is new. Now we're making moves, only love is new. Love is new. Love is new. You must be sending me your loving. Oh, 'cause I feel it all over. There's nothing left to say, girl. Oh, you're my four-leaf clover. You must be sending me your loving. Oh, 'cause I feel it all over. There's nothing left to say, girl. Oh, you're my four-leaf clover. Make space, push and shove it. I make my way through all of it. All that time we're spending, searching for a sign if you're giving it. I've been onto something ever since my mind went underground. You know, I know. Now we're making moves, only love is new. Love is new. Love is new. Now we're making moves, only love is new. Love is new. Love is new. You must be sending me your loving. Oh, 'cause I feel it all over. There's nothing left to say, girl. Oh, you're my four-leaf clover. You must be sending me your loving. Oh, 'cause I feel it all over. There's nothing left to say, girl. Oh, you're my four-leaf clover. You must be, you must be, you must be, you
me a piece of your heart. I'm calling you up to getting down, down. Show me a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down. Show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. I'm turning you up to getting down, down. Show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. I'm turning you up to getting down, down, down.
What? Sorry, just quickly. What if it's
da 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 down, down, down. Da 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 down, 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 show me easy, show me hardy. I'll be what you want, and it's physical. Keep it subliminal. Show me what you want. Show me easy. Show me hardy. I'll be what you want. And it's physical. Keep it subliminal. Show me what you want. Show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. I'm turning you up to getting down, 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 down. Show me a piece of your love. I need a piece. Show me a piece of your love. Da 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 down, down, down. Da da da. Down, down, down,
One night it was over. Woke up, I was stronger. You were gone, getting closer.